All right, folks, well, it looks like spring has just about sprung. We are about 2 weeks away from the official start of spring as far as the calendar is concerned. But as far as I'm concerned, today is the start of spring. And the reason why is because we're gonna be starting our irrigation system. A couple of different reasons why I'm doing it now. Number one, I don't think we're gonna have any more freezing temperatures, which means that we don't have to worry about water freezing up in the pipes. The other reason is because I'm starting to put down some pre-emergent, which I did the other day. You saw that in a video, and I need to make sure that that gets watered in and activated. I'm also putting down some nitrogen because I guarantee that every house, every lawn is low on nitrogen at this point. As far as a bit of news, it looks like our house is off the market already. Yeah, it was a crazy weekend last weekend. We had 38 appointments. We had 25 showings, 10 cancellations, and 3 no-shows. And then we ended up with 5 offers, all above asking, which is a true blessing. It just was crazy, and that was all in 3 days. But the house is sold, we're buying the other one, so I really do want to get all of the stuff that I need to get done for this lawn to get set up for the new homeowners. They seem like a really nice couple. He actually became a subscriber of the channel, so I want to make sure that I don't disappoint the preparation that I'm doing for the spring for his lawn. Just, you know, keep kicking along for the next month and a week or so, and make sure we get a good start to the spring for him. First thing we're gonna do is start the irrigation. So let's get to that. All right, so first things first. The things that we wanna make sure we close down are these little ports here. And I think I showed you this last time, we actually connected, when we were blowing out the sprinkler, we were blowing it out from this port. And they're just little ball valves. So you want to make sure that they are closed, which is flat. So you want to do that to all of these, make sure that they're all like that. And the other thing you want to do is make sure that these valves are shut off. Now, this was loose because we wanted to keep them loose in case there was any water in there. And now you want to tighten it, but you don't want to over tighten. You just want to do a hand tightening. And that's pretty much it. Everything else, I think I left closed this time. Last time I opened up this and I had a no-ring problem, and I think I loosened this and had a problem. So this time I decided to leave it all closed off. And now we'll just go over to the main water shut off and turn that on. So the main water shut off is right here. It's actually buried underneath this grass, which I tend to leave because I want to make sure that it's, you know, just covered because it's not even with everything else. So what we'll do is we're going to take the pliers because it'll make it easier and just twist it off. Actually, don't need to twist it off, just need to take it off. So one more thing, the last time when we did this, we actually blew out this little valve right here. So we just want to make sure that that is tight, and it should be. I don't want to over tighten it. And then the ball valve is in the off position. So when you open it, you want to do it nice and slow. In fact, we're not even going to open it all the way because I want to go check and see if it's leaking in any way. All right, so this should have water in it, and I don't see any leaks. At least not to here, which is where this valve is. So now let's go back and turn on the water all the way, and then we can turn on both these valves. All right, so we got this all the way open. Check this fitting to make sure that it's dry, and it is. I don't feel any water anywhere. So let's put this back together. This grass will actually grow back, believe it or not. It's gotta love Bermuda, don't you? Sorry about all the wind, but it's just a windy day. All right, now we wanna be real slow about this and turn on the water going into the main valves here. So now this is a pressure relief valve that will probably drip a little bit. And now we can flood the rest of the system. You can see water coming out of there, and that's pretty normal because now we got water running through here. So the system will flood. Like I said, this is a pressure relief valve right in here. This valve should stop running here in just a second. But the next step is to actually turn on the sprinklers. So I'm gonna get out of the way here, and then we'll start running through all of the zones one at a time and testing everything out. All right, so first zone, we are going to go to our ratio. And I had put it in standby mode for the season. So it's gonna have to connect. So turn off standby mode. So now it's on. So let's go to the controller, and we're gonna start off with zone 1, which is all the flower beds. And we just wanna run it real quick. Let's do a 3-minute run. All those heads look like they're running pretty well. All the heads look like they're in good shape. They are putting out some good water. I don't see anything leaking too bad. All right, so now let's go ahead and go to the next one. We'll just go all the way through each one of these. So let's go to 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That way I don't have to restart each one. We'll do 3 minutes each. And then I'm probably gonna get wet because it's gonna go to zone 2 here. And this one, I think I have some bad heads. So we'll find out here real quick. So I do have one head here in the corner that I knew I was gonna have to replace. All right, so those all look like they're in good shape. I do have a head right here that needs to be replaced. Let's go on to the next one, which is zone 3. Those all look like they're working pretty well. All right, so let's go on to zone number 4. And that's gonna be these rotaries that are starting up. And these are the ones I worry about because they put out a lot of water. And I wanna make sure that they're running in good shape. And it looks like all 6 of them are good. Let's move on to number 5, which is on the other side of the patio. And that looks like it's all running pretty well. All right, and then finally, let's go to number 6, which is all of these side ones right here. And that should take care of everything. I know I have a couple of heads that are probably bad right here. Like right down there, see the water starting to come out? I think that's gonna be a problem. And I think there's one that's a problem there. Actually, no. That one's good, that one's good. I got these 2. And then looks like all the side ones are in good shape, including the ones in the rocks there, so that should be okay. So yes, I need to replace those 2, and I need to replace that one in the corner, and then the one in the middle will need to be replaced. And then we'll be in good shape. And I'll do that another day when I'll show you how I get those done. Yeah, and this thing stopped leaking just like I thought it would. It just took a minute for it to stop. And just needs to get all the fittings and all the gaskets wet again and swollen up a little bit. So it's in good shape now. All right, folks, well, that's pretty much all I've got. Just wanted to show the start of my irrigation system. For once, I didn't have a whole bunch of problems. So glad that that valve actually opened up nicely and is not leaking. And so we should be in good shape. I'm actually gonna let these the irrigation run through all the zones for a few minutes each, help get that pre-emergent watered in so that it's ready to go. I've got some other things I've got to do before I move out of this house. I ordered a bunch of extra nitrogen and granular form from Yard Mastery, so I'll probably do that video next as soon as it comes in. And also, I need to scalp this lawn, so I'm gonna get my reel mower out sometime in the next day or so, and definitely I need to get all of this hill done and get it all scalped so that we can get some good growth. Probably terrify the new homeowner when he sees what I do to the lawn in order to get the Bermuda to grow, but hey man, it's just the way it works, and you gotta trust me, it's gonna look good. I think that's all I've got for today. I hope you guys are having a great early spring after all the cold weather we had a few weeks ago. I was wondering if this day would ever come, but I'm in short sleeve shirt, I'm enjoying the day, and it's actually a really pretty day today. So I hope you all have a great rest of your week. And don't forget, if you like this video and if you like the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or any suggestions or whatever. I mean, feel free to contact me. I try to respond to every one of the comments that I get. I really enjoy the interaction with everybody. If you want to be notified of future videos, don't forget to hit that bell, and we will see you on the next one.